Yo, one thing I gotta ask though is why on every ZX6R, CBR, ZX10R forum, as soon as somebody posts a picture, like within the first 5 posts, doesn't matter what this person's asking, doesn't matter what they're saying or sharing, within the first 5 posts, if somebody posts on one of these forums a picture of a sport bike with a stretched rear swing arm, somebody from Europe wants to flame on them as much as possible. And it doesn't even matter. Oh, let me make a left here. I'm not paying attention. Yeah, even if somebody prefaces their post with, yeah, I know it's a stretched swing arm, please don't flame on me, I'm asking a question about my headlights or my exhaust or something, it's like people in Europe just cannot not say something about a stretched swing arm. It's like in their blood or something that they have to say something, because never fail, within the first 5 posts somebody will say like, oh yeah, all you gotta do is just replace your headlight fluid and then everything will be good, and by the way, that swing arm's or something. You know, they gotta throw some kind of jab in there about the swing arm, like, way to go mate, way to ruin the entire purpose of the bike or some shit like that. I think it's just annoying, honestly. Mind you, I'm not one to put a stretch swing arm on my bike, but I do understand the reasoning behind it. I see wheelie bars on muscle cars. I see drag bars on those like racing go-karts. I see a purpose for having a stretched swing arm on a motorcycle. And most of the argument is like, oh man, you just totally ruined the purpose of that bike. But these guys that are saying this are, I've seen the roads that you guys drive on in Europe. Little, narrow, like block streets, square streets. Yeah, sure, there's some roundabouts here and there. There's a couple like country roads that I'm sure a lot of you can get access to, but the videos I see on YouTube, you're going like 20 kilometers an hour. And you're gonna tell some dude here in the States that drag races his motorcycle that he ruined his motorcycle and that he's not using it for its intended purpose? Come on now. Come on now. I know somebody's gonna hate on me for having this opinion, but I say let people do what they want to do. And on top of that, it's not like you're adding like training wheels to a motorcycle. I mean, even then, if somebody wanted to make a trike, that's their own thing. Why you gotta hate? I don't understand. Please, if you have a different opinion than me on this, I would love to hear your opinion on my comments. Tell me why you need to tell somebody that a stretched swing arm is pointless or stupid or whatever the term is that you want to use. And it's always somebody from Europe too. Like I don't really, I guess, see very many people in Asia posting on Facebook groups, but man, it's always somebody from Europe. Way to go, mate. Totally ruined the purpose of your bike. Like, man, just haters. I feel like if you spend the money on anything, whether that be a motorcycle or a car or some clothes or some jewelry or whatever it is that your poison is, and you enjoy it and you want to modify it and you want to and in everybody else's opinion, if you want to fuck it all up, that's your prerogative. You do what you want, and everybody is entitled to their opinion. That's fine too. You can have your opinion about what people do to their property, but you can keep that shit to yourself. Like, nobody really wants to hear that, for real. Truck driver showing a little bit of love. That's cool. Well, that's all I got for this little trip downtown. It's a little bit easier now, this whole virus thing's going on, so I figured I'd make the trip, maybe talk about a few things. So mission accomplished. Now it's time to head back to Brooklyn. I'm gonna BS for a little bit, and then today I get to sign my lease, grab my keys, and then start moving into my new apartment. Pretty happy about that, actually. So yeah, everybody out there, if you're watching this on YouTube, slide over to my Patreon. My Patreon, you can subscribe to my Patreon for as little as $1. For $1, you get access to things that people on YouTube don't. There's other things I offer with my higher upgraded memberships, like 10%, 15% discounts on my Teespring store. So check it out. It's actually www.patreon.com/gymkhanajosh. And other than that, you guys be safe out here during this virus thing. Stay indoors. If you have to go out, stay away from people. But just be safe. Don't get sick. Don't put yourself in a position that you need extreme medical help. Please. And other than that, leave this world better than you found it. Take it easy.